Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with ElectraSoul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual coach, and just that bitch trying to put everybody onto the spiritual stuff. What I intend to do is to teach people that God and Jesus and the universe coexist as one. Today's video is going to be about how you can help yourself when you have anxiety. This is pretty hard to deal with when you are dealing with it. Palm sweaty, mom spaghetti. I feel y'all, that shit could be so nerve-wracking. To give y'all a little bit of a backstory, when I was younger I used to have really bad anxiety. I never took medication or anything like that. What I really tried to do was to help myself because I knew that I could overcome it, and I eventually did because I'm fine now. I don't have anxiety anymore. However, I won't lie, there are moments that I'm like but then I always remember that everything is in my mind, and as long as I believe that I'm in control, nothing can happen to me. So I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna let y'all know what I did to help myself with anxiety and how you can help yourself too. To get started, yes, I'm wearing my 333 angel number hoop earrings. I will have them linked down below so that y'all can go cop. I do spiritual readings and spiritual coaching, which I will have linked down below in case you want to book a reading with me. My social media will also be linked down below so that y'all could go check them out. Okay, we all know anxiety is a bitch. I mean, that's the nicest way to put it. Anxiety is not fun. It is not exciting. It is the worst, truthfully speaking. So in this video, I'm going to be telling y'all one of those things that's way easier said than done. But as long as you are trying to listen to my advice, maybe I can get through to you in some way to help you lessen your anxiety. Okay, so the very first thing that y'all need to realize about anxiety is that it is a whole other world within your mind, okay? You're really scared that something bad is going to happen. It's because in your mind, you've come up with this whole scenario that something bad is going to happen. It's not because anything outside of yourself has made you aware to the fact that, yeah, something really bad's about to happen. It's because you told yourself, what if something really bad happens? Now, I've dealt with many people in my life that have really bad anxiety, and what I've learned from these people is that they're afraid of the unknown, which honestly is completely normal. You know, many people are afraid of death, many people are afraid of just crazy things happening to them because they do see that these things can happen to people. First and foremost, the most important thing that you need to start doing is to realize that you are in control of your entire life, okay? Nothing outside of yourself can control your life unless you give it that power to do so. We do not want to sit around and let things just happen to us. We want to be the ones to be able to determine what will happen to us. Now, when I had bad anxiety, it was because I would always build up these random scenarios in my mind that weren't even realistic to quite literally scare myself, and it wasn't intentional. I just naturally always thought that bad things were going to happen. I thought that if I went to the store, some guy would try to kidnap me. I thought that if I took a walk, someone would try to kill me. I thought that if I was in a car with somebody, that we were going to somehow end up in a car accident. You need to stop seeing the world as something that can hurt you, because yes, the world is dangerous, I'll give you that, but just because it can be dangerous does not mean that these dangerous things will be happening to you. You are meant to live a long and healthy life. You are meant to be happy in your lifetime. And so yeah, it's gonna be hard, but one thing that definitely helped me out was to begin to affirm to myself that everything would be fine. Every single time I would go out and I would begin to like visualize all these crazy bad things happening, I would always just say, girl, you're tripping. Literally, why are you letting your ego take over? Everything is gonna be fine. And guess what? Over time, as I began to affirm that everything was fine, that nothing was gonna happen to me, I began to realize that I was so afraid for nothing. I made all of these things so unenjoyable for myself that I came to a point where I realized if I want to live my life, I need to stop giving my anxiety so much freaking control over myself. Now, I'm not saying that you need to believe automatically that everything is gonna be fine and that nothing bad can happen to you, but what I am saying is that you need to at least try to take control over your life once more. You need to at least try to affirm that everything is going to be fine, that nothing bad is going to happen to you. Although at first, I'll tell you, it does feel very unnatural. You're like, this feels like bullshit and I really don't think that everything is going to be fine. I get that. But if you really do want to live your life and to have that control that you deserve, you need to try. I'm sorry, you really just do. As long as you're a good person and you have good intentions, you need to realize that nothing bad is going to happen to you, okay? Everything is going to be fine no matter what happens. There will always be a successful way out as long, I'm telling you, as long as you'll have good intentions. If you're a good person, you will always be taken care of. Believe me, no matter what happens to you. Now, the reason that I felt like I had to make this video was because I myself was a victim of anxiety, and I felt like if I had overcome it, that's a big fucking deal, and I need to share that with other people. Yes, this anxiety usually always stems from something really bad that did happen to them before, but you need to realize that the thing that did happen to you before happened. It is not happening anymore. You've learned the lesson. You worked work through it. You're alive, aren't you? Everything is going to be fine, given that you give yourself that time and space to heal, to learn, to grow, and to empower yourself. Your anxiety does not define you. Do not give it that fucking power. Anxiety doesn't even deserve a place in your world. You are that bitch. You are empowered. You have got control over your life. You can do anything that you want to do, given that you let yourself do that. The day that I realized this for myself was the day that I was able to enjoy my life freely, without feeling like I had shackles around my leg. You are as free as a bird. Allow yourself to be set free, bitch. You know how I am with the corny quotes, but I don't care. Like, it's the truth. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. I intend that this video helped you to the best of its ability. I know that anxiety is a biatch, but you can get through it. You were not born with anxiety. You were not meant to have anxiety. And so this is something that you can overcome, and you will do so successfully. I affirm each and every single day that y'all are living your lives to the best of y'all's ability without fear of anything. Alright, y'all. I'll see y'all this Sunday for another video. Thank y'all so much again. I love you guys so much. Please take care. Please keep affirming. Do not be afraid anymore. Easier said than done, but I know y'all can do it. Bye. How do I zoom this in? Bitch, I don't want to hear nothing about anxiety. You are that bitch, and nothing bad can happen to you. So stop giving anxiety a place in your fucking life. Do not let anybody take that away from you, especially if that anything is anxiety.